There are moments when the direction is shaped or reshaped by an unexpected challenge, marking our lives in a way that we know it will never be the same again. A moment that has changed me has been our move to Australia. Moving to Australia has changed the way I talk and write, the way I eat and exercise, and it provided me with an opportunity to see and do things that some adults have never even gotten to do. When I first arrived in Australia, I started school. I learned that Australians speak English, but it sounds different than American English. The Australians were saying things like good day and mate. When I got to school, I found it even harder when it came time to understand the teachers. It took me a long time to do well on spelling tests. The Australian accents of the teachers was hard to understand, plus the way the words were spelled was different to the United States. Color now became color, and center and theater were now center and theater. I called my mom Mom, but everyone else had a mum. School was also very different for me. Students in Sydney take public transport to school every day. This may consist of trains, buses, and/or ferries. Some have to take multiple modes of transport to arrive at school. The schools that these students work so hard to get to are also different to the schools I left in Rhode Island. These schools here are usually all boys or all girls schools. I am now in the 8th grade at Mara Sisters College in Woolwich, which has almost 1,200 girls attending. The schools also look different to the schools in America. The schools here are very outside orientated and usually quite large. The boys and girls sit outside to have their morning tea or lunch, which I would call morning recess or snack. I have eaten many different foods in Australia, foods that I never even knew existed in America. I have eaten a passion fruit, avocados, and mangoes. In general, I eat fresher and healthier fruits because they are available all year round due to the warm, tropical weather. I have also increased my fitness level since arriving in Sydney. Participating in sports is a very important part in Australian culture. Since coming to Australia, I have joined the water polo, field hockey, volleyball, soccer, and swim teams. I really like water polo and would have never learned how to play this sport living in Rhode Island. By wanting to increase my fitness in these sports, I am now going to the gym and training for a triathlon this October. Because I moved to Australia, I have been able to see and do some amazing things. I have been snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef. I even got to try scuba diving. I can walk across the Sydney Harbour Bridge on the weekend to see the Opera House, and I have even learned how to surf. Australia has changed my life in many ways. The whole journey has been unforgettable, and at the age of 13, I consider myself to be very fortunate.